Hey y'all, what's up? What's good? It's your girl Michaela Janae here, back with another video. And in today's video, I am kind of sick. That is why my upload schedule has been off. I could not get in front of the camera and film because your girl looks a hot, puffy mess, okay? But it is Super Bowl Sunday, so I want to come at you guys with a Sunday dinner. It's been a while since I did a cooking video. I think it was in December around Maja month. So today I want to come at you guys with a fettuccine recipe. So I'm starting off with some whole milk and some Velveeta, of course, pretty authentic. You can just do this with several different cheeses. I also added in some sharp cheddar into this. So if you are not a fan of Velveeta, don't use it. It's completely fine. I use the Mexican blend of Velveeta. You can also use like the Queso Blanco one. That's the white one. That one would be really good also. Right here you see me melting my butter because I'm going to be sauteing my shrimp before I put it into my cheese sauce. So I'm using a good bit of butter right here, and then I'm going to pour my shrimp in and season with my favorite seasoning, which is Brits Cooking. And it's just so good. I use Brits Cooking and a little bit of salt and pepper, and we're going to saute those in all that butter, get that flavor in, get a nice crust on the shrimp, and then I'm just going to go ahead and set those to the side. Also set to the side, I do have my Holy Trinity minus the celery, so just onions and bell peppers already sauteed, cooked down, and I'll put that in the cheese sauce a little bit later. So right now you're just going to see me sauteing these shrimp, seasoning these shrimp, and then I'm going to come back when it's time to continue working on our cheese sauce. Now back to the cheese sauce. You see me adding in this little secret ingredient, which is cream of shrimp. I absolutely love using these cream of shrimps, cream of celery, cream of mushroom, cream of onion. There's so many different flavors. Cream of chicken. Right now this is a shrimp fettuccine, so I'm going to add cream of shrimp. That adds in a nice flavor and it gives it thickness to it. A lot of people make like runnier fettuccines, but I wanted mine to have a nice thick creamy consistency. You also see me adding in some rotel. I don't know if that's really a southern thing, but down here in Louisiana that is how most people do it. I feel like I could have added in a little bit more rotel, but just add in the whole can, I would say, because I did like half a can. Right now you see me seasoning it once again with the Brits. You can go heavy handed with your seasoning because you want it to be flavorful. The rotel is going to give it spice, but you got to add in the salt that you need, okay? So the Brits is like my Cajun seasoning, and now I'm going in with my herbs, Italian seasoning, parsley, things like that. I just love to add in my herbs and my aromatics into all of my dishes because it really does make a difference. I love the flavor that it adds. Y'all, I'm about to cough so bad. So as you can see, I'm just going to keep stirring that seasoning in. And next we are going to boil our noodles. I am using luxury noodles. But you can use whatever noodles you like, whatever's your favorite. Make sure they are cooked al dente. You don't want them too hard. You want them nice and soft and ready to be eaten. So that is what we're going to do. And once those noodles are starting to boil, then we are going to add our shrimp into the sauce. So I like to add my shrimp in kind of towards the end because you don't want them to get rubbery. You want them to be like right at the done mark. You don't want them overcooked because that's going to make for rubbery and then mushy shrimp in your fettuccine, and that's just not what you want. So as you can see, the sauce is still nice and thick. If you want to loosen it up a little bit, add some of that pasta water in there, and that's going to make it nice and loose. I am using like this ceramic baking dish, putting the noodles, and for the noodles I did like half a pack of noodles, I want to say, and I did break them. Don't say nothing about it because I like to break my noodles. I don't want long fettuccine noodles. I don't need to like twirl it with my fork. Like short is fine with me. So I'm just gonna pour all my sauce and continue to stir it up. We are like doing it in stages so we can mix it properly, but eventually all of the sauce will be in the baking dish, and it's going to be nice and soupy. You don't want this dry, you want this moist, because we are going to bake it in, you know, melt the cheese. I put some white cheddar on top. You can put pepper jack cheese inside or on top. I put some parsley on top, but you don't want this to dry out. You want it to be moist even after you plate it, and when I tell you it was so moist, so good. I love to eat this fresh out of the oven, but it also does store well too. So as you can see, I'm mixing it up and it's nice and juicy, still wet, very good. You can see all of the shrimp, and now I'm putting that white cheddar on top. And then next is my parsley. I'm going to put this in the oven on 350 for about 25 minutes. You don't want to over bake it, and I kept it covered the entire time. So that is pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this quick little Sunday dinner. If you guys have any other recipes you'd like for my mom and I to give a try, or if there's any of our staples in Louisiana that you want a recipe for, let me know in the comments down below, and we'll definitely get to it because your girl loves to cook. I actually have a recipe for those egg rolls over to the side coming at you guys next week, so please stay tuned.